Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Dad, what's up, buddy? Little feedback. Let me fix this here quick. Let's run this back. Pretty fun little break last night. Is Pal, welcome in. How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully everybody had a great day. What's everybody up to tonight? Fart in my mouth. There he is. All right, let's get this started up. Same thing as last night. Single hobby. We got single hobby, breaking it by state. Everything is live there. See if we can't have some fun again tonight. Pretty solid break. Case hit is still live, everybody. Case hit is still live. I didn't load up any giveaways. Damn it. Max the Bomb, welcome in. How we doing? Doing a break by state. Should be able to click down below and see the listings there. It's a fun rip last night. Case hit is still live. Who wants to get us started up here? One hobby box. This is box number 12. This is box number 8 of our case, and the case hit is still live. So who wants to join us and party? Joe, welcome in. Like I said, box number 8 of the case, and it is still live. Case hit. Fart in my mouth. What are you up to tonight? Anything exciting? Or just the usual? The true A-Rod, welcome in. How we doing? Guys, we're breaking it by state. 33 spots. Definitely some big spots in there. Fun rip last night. Case hit is still live. Me, Aaron, welcome in. How we doing? Breaking it by state. 33 spots. You can see all the teams in the listing there. Or if you have any questions, just yell. $29 to get your random spin. Anybody out there want to start us up? Stork, welcome in. How we doing? Chad, welcome in. How we doing? Running the same break back, buddy, if you're interested. Price is cheaper than a blaster, if you're interested. Anybody out there want to party? Appreciate whoever's hanging with me here. Appreciate you hanging. Anybody been having any luck ripping this? Will, thanks for the share. Appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. We're running it by state. You can, if you have any questions, just yell. But you can kind of see in the listing there the different spots. Just started up, so everything's live. It's a fun rip last night. Alabaster Black Snake, welcome in. One hobby box, running it by state. If anybody's interested. Appreciate the share. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. Um, there are some great spots in there. There are 3 states that we broke down into 2 different spots. So just yell if you, Joe, welcome in. Just yell if you have any questions, but running it by state. For example, if you hit Arizona, you get the Arizona Wildcats and the Phoenix Suns. California is 2 different spots, but definitely a monster spot. CW Ranger, welcome in. How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Breaking it by state here, guys and gals. Looks like there's only one person in here, so let me know if you have any questions. Breaking it by state, there's 33 spots. Some of the bigger states are broken down into two. For example, we have California 1, California 2. North Carolina is broken down, and Texas is broken down too. Keith Delaney, welcome in. Harmon, welcome in. How are we doing tonight? Breaking it by state, $29. Hey, the state of Michigan, that'll get you the Detroit Pistons, Michigan State, and the Michigan Wolverines. Not a bad spot right there. How you doing, Gazoo? Breaking it by state. Nice little break last night. Case Hit is still live. Oh, sheesh. Well, California, North Carolina, and Texas are broken down into two. Um, I mean, Texas, number one, you got the Dallas Mavericks, Houston Cougars, and Houston Rockets. Texas, number two, you have the Spurs, Texas Tech, Longhorns, and Bears. Mavericks, you're chasing Cooper. Um, we see North Carolina one, you've got the Charlotte Hornets, which is Knipple and Wake Forest. And then number two is the college spot with Duke, UNC, and NC State. And then um, California one, you got the Warriors with USC and a couple other colleges and the Clippers. And then California two, you get the Lakers, Kings, Stanford, and UCLA. Um, I have not yet. I saw them. I saw them on. I saw them online. I saw a couple of posts by Tops, but personally or in person, I have not. I would love to hit one for sure. T Delaney coming in. Let's go. Congrats to your son, man. I saw he committed there over the weekend, or maybe it was a week or two ago now. But congrats on that. All right, here we go. T Delaney leading us off. Oklahoma, not a bad spot. You get OKC Thunder with SGA. He signs in this. Definitely a big chase, or the Sooners. You want to stash or pass on that one? Pass. Got you. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, how about New York? Nice. You got the Knicks, St. Bonaventure, St. John's, and Syracuse. The Brooklyn Nets, I put in with New Jersey. So they are in the New Jersey spot. But nice hit there. Not get. T. Delaney coming right back. The answer, welcome in. How we doing? T. Delaney coming in. He wants another shot at it. Stasher Pass is live again. Alabama, Mississippi. Probably one of the weaker spots. Oh wait, T. Delaney, it didn't I don't think it processed there. I don't see it why is it showing as pending? Oh, there you go. Now it is. You want to stash or pass on that? Alabama, Auburn, and Ole Miss is what you got there. You did get the insurance for stash or pass, so which way you want to go? Pass, got you. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, how about California too? Look at you. You got the Lakers, LeBron James, Big Chase, Sacramento, Stanford, and UCLA. Sienna Betts. Nice nice spot there. Effective use of the Stasher pass. Nice hit. All right, we're live on the next one. Who you chasing, T. Delaney? Last one. Got you. All right, here we go. Good luck. Stasher pass is live. Maryland, Terrapins and the Wizards. Double dipping there. One college, one NC or one NBA. Passing, got you. All right, here you go. Good luck. Georgia, not bad. You got the Hawks and Georgia. Nice spot. So I think you're covered on all three spots as far as you got some NBA action and NCAA. Yeah, you got the Hawks, Georgia Bulldogs. You got the Lakers, Sacramento, Stanford, UCLA, the Knicks, and then three college teams in New York as well. So you're covered on both the autos. There's going to be one auto that's NBA, one auto that's NCAA. So definitely some nice spots for sure. Adam New, welcome in. CW Ranger, welcome back. Who's next? T. Delaney taking down some spots. 304, welcome in. How we doing? Dads, how we doing tonight, sir? Breaking it down by state. The Lakers, California 1 or California 2 has been hit. All right, here we go, dads. Stasher Pass is live. Oh, Kentucky. Let's go. How about the Wildcats in Louisville? Mikael Brown Jr. I think I know what you're going to do there, but yeah, you got to take it, right? See if he's true blue or not, or true red. Nathan, welcome in. Go Cards. Taking it. Nice. Mikael Brown Jr. is definitely a big chase for sure. Plus, you got the Cats. You know, if you hit anything, you got an instant buyer right here. Unless T. Delaney bids me up. Nice hit. All right, here we go. We're live. T. Delaney, how far away is your son's school from you? Dad's coming right back with another stasher pass. 4.5. That's not bad. Nice enough distance that he can feel like he's getting away, but close enough to get there, right? All right, here we go, dads. Good luck, buddy. Maine and Minnesota. Kind of tease you there on the Utah. You don't want to chase Timu flag? All right, here you go. Passing on it. Good luck to you, sir. Washington. Get Gonzaga and the Huskies. Washington Huskies and Gonzaga. All right, here we go. Next one is live. T Delaney coming right back. He's like, I can't let dads. G Man, what's up, buddy? T Delaney coming in on the Stasher Pass. Let's go. What's good, buddy? Oregon. I know you get the Oregon Ducks and Portland Trailblazers. How you feeling about that? You got a pass? Yep. Oregon Ducks and Portland. Here we go. Good luck. Michigan, nice. You got Michigan, Michigan State, and the Detroit Pistons. I don't know if Gazoo's still in here, but if he jumps in, he might trade you for the Michigan Wolverines. Solid spot there. Again, covers you on both autos. So nice. All right, next one is live. Dad's coming in. Dad's can't end on a Gonzaga, Washington Huskies. Stasher Pass is live. Here we go, Dads. Good luck, sir. Okay. How about little Kansas? Now this you only get the Kansas Jayhawks, but Darren Peterson, DP, definitely a solid chase. One of the cover guys. How you feeling about that? Ooh, risking it for the biscuit, passing on him. All right, here we go. Good luck, sir. Oh, Alabama and Mississippi. Dad says, let me turn back the clock where I got Gonzaga and Washington. Or let me turn back the clock so I can redo. Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss. We're live on the next one. G-Man coming in. G-Man, you gotta send us your email. Schmel found some song about biscuits and he wanted me to send it to you. I'm like, I don't have your I don't have any of his contact info. It was quite comical though. All right, here we go. Stasher Pass is live. Oh, Pennsylvania. Not bad. You got Penn State, Villanova, and the Sixers. VJ Edgecombe, big chase there. How you feeling about that? Yeah, I know, right? That's a toughie there. Risking it for the what? Biscuits. Here we go. Good luck. Man, Nebraska and New Jersey. Sheesh. Creighton and Brooklyn. Not terrible, but tough one there. Oh, you're at the biscuit factory? That's awesome. Who is next? Wheel is still loaded. Appreciate everybody jumping in. Oh yeah. Is when you go to the Derby, are you in the infield? Harmon, welcome back. Or are you you're up in the glamorous section? Dads or T Delaney? Do you guys go to the Derby? Dad's kind of Dad's kind of seems like he might be one of the ones that run across the top of the porta pots. They still do that? Yeah, I know, right? A whole lot cheaper. What's the weather supposed to be like down there for the Derby? Oh, sheesh. Brolo, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Who wants to keep us going here? 8 spots off the board. The Lakers have been hit. Lakers, California number 2. New York has been hit. G-Man coming in with a Stasher pass. South Carolina, how about the Gamecocks? Word on the street is G-Man likes yelling "Go Cox" when he's out in public. He's passing. Good luck. Greg's welcome in. How we doing? Wisconsin, about Marquette, the Milwaukee Bucks, and Wisconsin Badgers. Not a bad spot. Giannis, double pass. Hey, Giannis is a nice chase. Double pass. Ham Daddy, welcome in. How we doing? Breaking it by state, we are down to 24 spots left. The California number 2 spot has been hit. That's the Lakers. The New York spot has been hit with the Knicks, and then some colleges there. Let me see. Trying to see if there's anybody else I can tag up. Definitely a fun little rip. Have you guys kind of scouted the Derby? Who do you like? Or gonna wait till the last minute or what? John Lendeezy, welcome in. Dad's coming back in. Roofer, what's up, buddy? How we doing tonight? Dad's coming in with a Stasher pass. Oh, does he need it? Woo. All right, you got the Spurs, Texas Tech, Texas Longhorns, and Baylor Bears. Spurs are solid. You got Wemby, Harper, stash that. Heck yeah. Nice hit. Nice hit. Roofer, what's up, buddy? How you have a good day today, buddy? All right, who's next? Yeah, that spot right there is tough to pass on there. Long day, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful weather out for you for sure. Yeah, it was nice, man. I saw Scott out at the. I was over looking at the like the Ego, or what is it? Yeah, I guess Ego equipment there with the battery operated stuff, and Scott went walking by, so I said hi to him, talked to him for a minute, and then just so happened that he was checking out right when I was checking out, and he was like, "You're my boy. I'm gonna do you a solid." He's like, I'm gonna get you my discount," and so it's super nice. Got the military discount from him. He's like, "You're my boy. I'm gonna hook you up." Super nice. Really appreciate it. Yeah, weather was phenomenal, right? And then I said, I can't let you go without asking who you like tonight. Oh yeah, super nice. Yeah, and it was funny too because when he was checking out, the lady was like, "Do you want the warranty on this?" He was like, "No, we're gonna have this thing all torn up before the warranty's up or something." Like he was like, "I'm not paying anything extra." Box busting, what's up, buddy? We're breaking it by state here tonight, guys and gals. Just jumping in. Andrew, welcome in. Dude, I apologize. This weekend was kind of crazy. Nathan 617, how we doing tonight? Um, but if you're free I'm leaving Thursday for South Carolina to pick up my daughter from school. But if you're free any evening this week or any day during this week, lunch break or whatever, um, let me know. I can meet up with you and drop off your stuff. Uh, dude, I've been on the phone nonstop. I was just roof writing a chance to tell you, but dude, I was on the phone this afternoon with like principal, like trying to get all the 401k stuff. Make sure I'm not getting penalized with anything that I did or didn't do. And so I was on the phone for like an hour and a half with them, and got that all squared away. So that was nice. Pappy Cards, welcome in. How we doing today? Breaking it by state, we've sold 10 spots, 23 spots left. And it looks like my severance should hit either overnight. So that'd be nice. So then hopefully I can actually get on board with the unemployment. Start getting I need to see if I'm gonna start buying some Air Jordans with my with my government money. Kuth Cards, welcome in. How we doing? G-Man, welcome back. I know, right? I figured that you'd get a kick out of that. Get you going. You're gonna see me going viral. The state took my money. How am I how am I supposed to get my licorice? I probably shouldn't say stuff like that live on the air. But I know Roofer's laughing. I probably pissed some other people off, but I know Roofer's laughing. I know, right? Let me see who else can I tag up. I know, right? Yeah, dude, that was nuts last night too, huh? With the T Delaney coming in straight up spin this time. T Delaney said, "I don't need any insurance." Box busting. So I'm not in the office anymore. I got laid off. Dude, I got laid off like 3 weeks, or maybe it's been a month now. What is today? I don't even know what today is. T Delaney coming in. All right, Stasher Pass is live. Here we go. Oh, Arizona. This will be a good call. How about Koa Pete and Brandon Burries? Arizona Wildcats. Plus, you got the Phoenix Suns. How you feeling about that? You do have the insurance there. Not a bad spot. Oh man, that's a tough one there. Arizona is definitely nice. I'm not gonna lie, but there are some bigger fish out there. I'm just looking down through the list. Honestly, in my opinion, that's probably about. I would say that's upper third. That's what I would say. Anybody else can feel free to chime in. Um, I would say that's upper third. There's definitely stuff below it. Let's go for it and pass or stash it. Oh, risking it for the biscuit. All right, here we go. T Delaney. Good luck, buddy. Here we go. All right, South Carolina, not terrible. The Gamecocks are nice. You might be able to trade them to G Man because, like I said, G Man likes run around town there and yelling "Go Cox." Um, but South Carolina definitely got some nice ladies to chase for sure. G Man loves the Cox. There he is. Um, yeah, thanks, Box Bussin'. Dude, it was like completely out of left field too. All right, buddy. T Delaney coming right back. Got the Stasher Pass live this time around. Ali Alexander, welcome in. Brew Crew, welcome in. Oregon, passing. Man, you're running faster than my PC was here. Um, Passing on the Ducks and Portland Trailblazers in the state of Oregon. All right, here you go. Good luck. Sun Devil, what's up, buddy? How we doing tonight? Oh, Utah. There you go. Utah doesn't sound glamorous, but you got Brigham Young, cover boy with DeBonsa, and the Utah Jazz. Nice spot there. Nice hit, T. Delaney. I rely on the next one. Effective use of the Stasher Pass. S Bisline, welcome in. Welcome in. Guys and guys, we're breaking by state, random states. You can definitely send us a note in the chat, like in the what is it, messages or whatever. Oregon wants to jump off the board. The Ducks or Portland, stashing or passing there. S line. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Passing on, I got you. But if you send a message, Schmel's got a ton. He's got all sorts of Penn State stuff. Look at this. Wheel is getting hot. T. Delaney starts it off. G-Man following up here. Texas #1. You got the Mavericks, Houston Cougars, and Houston Rockets. Big spot. Nice hit. Chasing some guy named Cooper Flag. Nice hit there. Hill Country, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Breaking by state. The Texas #1 just went off the board. Mavericks, Houston Cougars, Houston Rockets. The wheel is starting to heat up here. T. Delaney started off with the Utah state of Utah with Brigham Young and the Jazz, and then Texas #1 just went off the board too. About third of the way home. Still some big spots out there. North Carolina spots are live. Let me see here. Arizona's live. You got Cole Pete and Brandon Burries. You got California #1, which is Golden State and USC. You got the Clippers, San Francisco Dons, and Cal Bears. So what is that? 5 teams in there. Connecticut's still live with UConn. You got Sarah Strong. How about the Florida spot? Florida, you got the Gators, the Seminoles, Miami Heat, the Hurricanes, and Orlando Magic. LSU, you got the Pelicans and LSU, or for Louisiana, I'm sorry. We're live on the next one. Okay. Yeah. That should work. Hi, Z, welcome in. G-Man, welcome back. Yeah, it's just playing on that. Who wants to keep us going here? We got 20 spots left. Still some monster spots. The wheel's heating up here. Still got Pennsylvania left. You got Penn State, Villanova, and the Sixers. Tennessee is a nice spot. You got Nate Ament, the Grizzlies, and Vanderbilt. Let me see. Looking through. North Carolina 1 is still live with Charlotte and Wake Forest. And North Carolina 2 is live with Duke, UNC, and NC State. Frankie, welcome in. Kansas is still live with Darren Peterson. Just trying to look through. With the exception of Kansas and Connecticut, every spot has in both NBA and college. So you're covered on the autos. Kansas, obviously you're chasing the Jayhawks with Peterson. And then Connecticut, you're chasing UConn. So those are the only 2 states that are college only remaining, if that makes any sense. W Money Sales, welcome in. Let me see who else I can tag up here from previous. Yes, please do. Yep. Appreciate you, sir. Sweet Cards, welcome in. How we doing? Breaking by state. John Q, welcome in. How we doing? Or gee whiz, John O. That's not a Q. My bad. Welcome in. Birdie boy, welcome in. How you doing tonight, buddy? Running the same break as last night back, if you're interested. If not, no worries. I was just tagging up some of the previous buyers. We are 13 spots in and still got some hammers left. The wheel has been heating up here. I know we were chatting last night, but do you have a preference, college or NBA? I know Matt tagged you in. Ross with the raid, more of an NBA guy. Nice. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Russ, thank you for the raid. Guys and gals, if you're not already, make sure you're following Russ Tid. Great guy. Uh, runs great single shows, primarily college football, but he's got some college basketball as well. Got some golf, a little bit of everything. Great guy if you're not already following him and jumping into his shows. But guys and gals, we have a hobby box, random state break. So you will get the teams that are in that state. Now, North Carolina is separated into two spots because of the Charlotte Hornets and Duke. So they're separated out. But let me see. And California is separated out. And California 1 is still alive with USC, Golden State, the Clippers, San Francisco, and Cal Bears. Definitely a fun little rip. Two autos. There's going to be one NBA auto and one college auto. Russ coming in. He doesn't need any protection. He's thinking back. No. Oh, there he goes. All right. He rethought it. He, he was like, no protection. No, I can't make any jokes. Sorry. Russ coming in with the stasher pass. Oh, Tennessee. Nice spot. How about the Memphis Grizzlies? Tennessee with Nate Ament and Vanderbilt. Yeah, I think you got to stash that. At this point in the game, I think you got to stash it. Nice take. See, don't listen to me. You didn't need any protection. No, what would have happened is if you didn't have the stasher pass, you would have got hit with I don't even know, like a crappy spot. And you'd be like, doggone it, hack. Now he's coming in. Goo Wyatt, welcome in. Now he's coming in with no protection. Straight up spin. Here we go. Maine and Massachusetts or Maine and Minnesota. Got the Timu flag and the T Wolves. Ant-Man is not bad. Yeah, swap my spots. I knew that was coming. I knew you were gonna say that. How did I not know? I owe you a stasher pass? Oh Lord. I mean, I think it's all gosh. I, I don't know if I'm not eligible to make those calls. Schmel's not here. Um, with my luck, you're going to end up hitting Ask Corporate. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, there were other guys that haven't used it either. I don't, man, I can't. Shoot, it's Ross though. Russ, we'll save it for Bowman's best basketball. I mean, you got the Timberwolves. Um, who's that? Anthony Edwards got he's got a case hit. I don't know. Well, that's a corporate question. That's a everybody else in the room question. Because once I open that door, then I got to go down that path for everybody. Because I know T Delaney bought a handful of spots. I mean, I definitely see what you're saying, but all right, somebody else take a spin so Russ doesn't keep harassing me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Russ has a valid point. Probably any normal nice person would give it to him. Case hit is live, guys and gals. I'm ready to pull a nuke for you guys. Who else wants to jump in? About halfway home. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah. Blues, what's up, buddy? Blues, you hit the Steph Curry, you hit the Steph Curry spotlight, right? Did you get that in the mail? Dude, did you see there was another one? There was another one that sold on eBay for like $2,700. Is that what it was? Oh, you got it in Saturday? Nice. Dude, you might like this break. Somebody just hit Tennessee, but um with the Grizzlies, Tennessee Vols, and Vanderbilt. But we're breaking it by state. I know you were around when we did it for the football stuff, but about half the price of a blaster will get you in. Will get you in by state. Still some hammer spots left for sure. Dude, that's awesome. Are you gonna try? Are you gonna try and are you gonna try and stash your pass for 34? Let's check with Wink Martindale. What is this? Um, Russ, I mean, that'll probably be the case once some of the bigger spots go off. I mean, golly, we still got some hammer spots left. Oh my lord! Next thing you know, he's going to ask when's the next giveaway. Blues, what are you thinking about selling that, getting it graded, or what are you thinking about? Yeah, I think double check me on that. But Schmel was watching one the other night, and we were like, man, Blues couldn't have got that for gotten that quickly. But there was one that sold for, I want to say it was either 17 or 2,700. I mean, I know it's a big gap, but uh yes, Case Hit is still live. All right, where's my mods? Wow, 22 to 35. Nice. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats on that. That was pretty filthy. We got dude, I put that as I created a reel on our Facebook page, and it got over 500 views. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a nice little ROI, right? I think it was something like that. That was, I really can't remember. It might have been cheaper than that, Blues, because that was that late night break, and we weren't getting any traction at all. We were doing cheap starts just to try and run it. All right, who's next? Case Hit is still live. Oh heck yeah, that is very nice. That is a nice coupe die cut. It's definitely a good ROI for sure. Well, that's the rookie of the year flag looking card, right? Like the pennant or whatever. It's got the die cut looking thing. Yeah, those are sharp. All right, who wants to keep us going? We have Arizona's still alive. So you got the Arizona Wildcats and Phoenix Suns. You got Koa Pete and Brandon Burry's in here. California number one is still alive. You got the Cal Bears. San Francisco Dons, you're chasing Bill Russell. USC Trojans, you got Juju Watkins. And then you get from the NBA side, you got Clippers and Golden State Warriors. You got Colorado and Iowa, Denver Nuggets, Iowa Hawkeyes. Connecticut is still live. You got UConn. Florida, state of Florida's live. You got 5 spots there. Florida Gators, Florida State, Miami Hurricanes. You got the Miami Heat and Orlando Magic. Illinois. You got doubles, Notre Dame and the Northwestern. Indiana. Definitely some big spots left. Big spots left. I don't know if I've seen any Hobby Star. I'll have to or if I have, I wasn't really paying much attention. Are those super short print? Spin two, keep one, yeah. Oh, they're not a short print? Hobby Star? Oh, you mean the okay, got you. Yeah, just the insert. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Mr. Sloan, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, Peyton. Who wants to keep it rolling here? We got some monsters left on the wheel. VJ Edgecombe is still alive for the state of Pennsylvania with the Sixers. You got SGA is still live with Oklahoma with the Thunder and the Sooners. You got the Cavs still left in the state of Ohio. North Carolina 2 and number 1 are still live. You got the Charlotte Hornets, Wake Forest in North Carolina 1. North Carolina 2, you got Duke, North Carolina, and NC State. Um, Man, some big spots. Who wants to come in? Who wants to keep the wheel hot? Let's keep the wheel like Russ. So hot. Mr. Sloan, did Logan use his toothbrush yet that he got for his birthday? Clifford, welcome in. How we doing? Colin, welcome in. Free stash or pass, guys and gals. Free stash or pass. Let's go. Sidehawk, what's up, buddy? Free stash or pass. G-Man's in. Any competition? G-Man, what's up, buddy? How we doing tonight? Hope you're you say grandson? G-Man at 32. G-Man taking it down. Maryland. How you feeling about the Wizards and the Terrapins? Cyhawk and anybody else just jumping in? We got we're breaking it by state. We're about halfway home. G-Man's passing on the state of Maryland. All right, here we go. Good luck, sir. Bang. How about North Carolina 2? Duke, Tar Heels, and NC State. G-Man, effective use of the stasher pass. Let's go. I'm telling you, the wheel is hot. Nice. The wheel is hot. The last couple of spins have been hot. Lawyer, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. State break. We're about halfway home. I guess maybe almost exactly halfway. Still got some monster spots. Monster spots left. All right. Russ is probably going to ask in the chat. So let's do another free stasher pass. Free stasher pass. Regularly 38, but it's for free this time around. Somebody push him to 37. I'm kidding. Only if you want. It's Russ. All right, here we go. Stasher Pass is live. Oh, look at Russ. Damn you, Russ. Charlotte Hornets and Wake Forest. Charlotte Hornets chasing Con Knipple. You stashing on that or risking it for the biscuit? Stash. Look at you. All right, let's run it back. Free Stasher Pass. Free Stasher Pass again. On the free. Still some hammer spots. Don't let that one just scare you away. Let me see. So we got Arizona live. California #1 is live with Golden State and USC, Clippers, San Francisco, and Cal Bears. Connecticut is still live with UConn, chasing Sarah Strong. Florida, you got 5 teams in there, 2 NBA and 3 college. Jayhawks are still live. LSU chasing Shaq. That'd be sick. Celtics are still live. OKC and Oklahoma Sooners. Sixers is still alive in the Pennsylvania spot. How about a free stasher pass? Free stasher pass. Nobody else wants to play. Russ coming in. No competition. Russ going to go wire to wire, coast to coast. I know everybody loves Russ. Nobody wants to bid against him. Stasher pass coming at you for Oregon. How you feeling about the Ducks and Portland Trailblazers? Passing on them. Got you. All right, here you go. Good luck. Oh, Ross taking out Colorado and Iowa. Not a bad spot. Denver Nuggets. You got Joker. He's got some yeah. Dude, some of this stuff is nuts. I'm telling you. Uh Nice hit rush. You got Joker on the on some case hit options here in Iowa Hawkeyes. You got what's his name? Stitz and or Sturts or something like that, and the girl Addison Deal. All right, here we go. We're live on the next one. Nathan, welcome back in. Yeah, Blues, I'm telling you. Uh Stuff's going nuts. And the case hit is still live. Our case hit is still live. We got 15 spots left, and there's some doozies. Let me see. With the exception of Kansas and Connecticut, every spot left has both an NBA and a college team. So both autos are live, with the exception of Connecticut, which is UConn only, and Kansas, which is the Jayhawks only. M Tool, welcome in. How we doing? Breaking it by state. Let me know if you have any questions. So we got 15 spots left, and there's some hammers out there. Some hammers. Don't make me get this back out. We're gonna go free stash or pass again. But the free stash or pass. It's a hobby box. Case hit is live. I can't get this. There we go. 2 autos. Hobby box. Free stash or pass. Nobody wants a free stash or pass. There's only 4 people in the room. Nobody wants to take advantage of it. Dad's coming in. Dad's is coming in. Cyhawk, you still in here, buddy? Dad's coming in with a stash or pass. Yeah, I said free stash or pass. Ooh, Louisiana. How about the Pelicans and LSU? Not a bad spot at all. Has anybody seen either a Bill Russell or the Shaq card? I have not as of yet. Pass in there. Got you. Here you go. Ohio, Cavaliers and Cincinnati. Nice spot. Get the Young Kings, LeBron James. All right, here, let's where are we at here? We got 14 spots left. We still got California one left with Golden State and USC. That's a monster spot. Let's go free stash or pass again. Somebody fight it out. Let's get two people interested in the free stash or pass. Russ is interested. Anybody out there want to fight him for it? Nobody? You guys are like the most polite group of guys ever, which is probably a good thing. All right, Russ coming in. Free stash or pass. Wow. State of Oklahoma got the Thunder with SGA, and you got the Oklahoma Sooners. Not a bad spot. How you feeling about that? Swim Kid, what's up, buddy? Stashing or passing on the state of Oklahoma? What's up, buddy? Did you get your mail? Did you get everything in the mail today? Stash. Yeah, there's a couple better spots, but there's a couple of below. Yes. Oh yeah, perfect. That's good news. Great stuff. Oh, you know what? I want to tag up. Appreciate it, man. Good stuff. Leave a positive review if you haven't already. But we're breaking it by state tonight. So we've got 13 spots left. We still got the Sixers are still live with Penn State and Villanova. We still have California one, I think it is, with Cal Bears, Golden State, Clippers, San Francisco Dons chasing Bill Russell, and USC with Juju. Florida's big with um, 5 teams there, 2 NBA and 3 college. Arizona's nice, yeah, with Koa Pete and what do you call it? Brandon Burries. Shoot, you still have you have Connecticut with UConn chasing Sarah Strong, and then you got Kansas is still alive as well, right? Kansas, yeah. Got Kansas Jayhawks here with Peterson. Free stash or pass is on the board. Anybody want to jump in? We'll run another free one here. Who all's in here? Russ, Dads, T. Delaney, it looks like, right? Anybody down for a double pass? Anybody want to do a double pass option? Let's try this out. Double pass. Stash or pass is live. No love on it. I know you guys have bought a bunch of spots. All right, we'll run it again here. See if anybody else wants it. Or see if anybody wants it. Sargu, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Welcome in, welcome in. We're breaking it by state. Jamie, welcome in. How we doing? Getting a free stash or pass. 2 pass options if anybody's interested. All right, I'm gonna run it one more time. We're running it by state. Still some monster spots left. Case hit is still alive. This is box number 8 of the case. So we're getting down there. Sixers are still alive in the state of Pennsylvania. Pelicans, LSU is still live. Kansas is still live. UConn is still live. Golden State and USC is still live. Arizona Wildcats still live. State of Florida, some big spots. Dad's coming in. Dad's knows. No competition either. Oh, Kansas. Wow. How you feeling about Darren Peterson? How you feeling about Darren Peterson? All right, why won't it let me? still there, dads? I want to let me. Oh, there it is. Test it. Okay, you got two passes at you, but that's some cojones right there. All right, here you go. Good luck. Dads, Kansas, randomize again. Here we go. All right, Illinois. You got Notre Dame, Northwestern, and doubles. Passing on that. All right, last shot. Here we go. Good luck. Indiana. Not a bad spot. Pacers, Hoosiers, and Purdue. Not a bad spot. I don't know. I mean, at least now you're live with Kansas. I know Peterson's a huge chase, but at least now you're live with both autos. Free stasher pass. All right, next one's live. Sorry. Trying to find people to tag. Cray Amy, Carl Lemons. Anybody want a free stasher pass? TD James, welcome in. How we doing? Breaking it by state, buddy. We got 12 spots left. Some pretty big spots too. Um, Ross coming in with a free stasher pass. You should have Golden State live with USC. That's the California one spot. Got Arizona still live with the Wildcats and Phoenix Suns. Sixers is still live. Oh, how you feeling about that, Russ? Stashing that. All right, so now we're even, right? We're even since you had it free, but you didn't really use it. No? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Freaking they expire after 10 minutes. You gotta read the fine print. We're down to 11. Some big spots left, in my opinion. You got the Sixers still live with Penn State and Villanova. You got the Celtics still live. LSU and the Pelicans still live. Jeremiah Fears is a nice chase there. Kansas Jayhawks still live. UConn is still live. The state of Florida is still live. California 1 is still live. We got a free stasher pass. Little Nicky, welcome in. How we doing? Breaking it by state. If anyone is interested. Free stash or pass if anybody's interested. Mm. Anybody. Down to 11 left. Blitz rips. Welcome in. EA Hall. Hey, welcome in, buddy. How you doing tonight? Quick question for you. You by chance did not incorrectly receive a Penn State autograph, did you? Because we had EA Hall and then we had Ears Lax, and you guys were side by side in our stacks. Ears Lax messaged us saying that you didn't get the autograph. You had multiple packages, but um, so it could still come in the mail. But since you were here, I figured I'd ask. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, and no worries one way or the other. I mean, we'll get it squared away. But since you were in here, I wanted to ask you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, hopefully, I mean everything should be good. Um, it was part of the cereal break, and so I just wanted to check. It was somebody from Penn State. It was the girl from Penn State. It was an autograph. It was numbered, and um, like I said, it's Kamani it's the Penn State girl. And like I said, your stack EA Hall was right next to Ear Slacks 22, and okay. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I didn't know if we put it in your stack by accident or something since it was side by side. We're pretty positive it was in the one box, but just wanted to check. But I appreciate you, sir. You definitely had some nice breaks, nice hits. We're breaking it by state here if you're interested. And if not, no worries. But we got some hammers still left. We're running a free stash or pass if anybody's interested. Griff, welcome in. How we doing tonight? Breaking by state. We're down to 11 spots left. Free stash or pass if anybody's interested. We do have some nukes out there. We got California number one. They got Golden State, the Clippers, San Francisco, Cal, and USC Trojans. UConn is still live. Um, Kansas is still live. Will probably help if I run the next spot, huh? Who wants to keep us going here? So it's a hobby box, ripping it by state. We are down to 11 spots left. The state of Florida, you get 5 spots, 2 NBA and 3 college. Glory to God, welcome in. Kuth Cards, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Uh, State of Illinois is still alive. You got the Bulls, Northwestern, and Notre Dame. Kansas is still alive, so you got the Jayhawks there. Connecticut is still alive, so you got UConn. California number one is still alive, so you got the Golden State Warriors and USC is live there. Definitely some Sixers are still live. Definitely some big spots left. Some big spots for sure. Who wants to keep us going there? T. Schweitzer, how you doing tonight, buddy? Free stash or pass just to get it rolling. Keep it rolling here. Spin two, keep one. Ooh. At what price point? At the same price, 29? Yeah, sure. Um, sorry, let me I was trying to look through this one stack here. Oh, do I want to do a spin two, keep one? Um, Gee whiz, with all that. I tell you what, if you go to let's do this. How about you do? Oh, you'll bet against him on on the free spend two keep one. Um, I guess you know what. As long as we get some action, as long as we get some action, I don't have a problem doing it. But let's. Who else is in here? T. Delaney, Dads, Russ. If we get some action going against them, if not, I'm going to take it down next spin. But let's go. Spin two, keep one. Oh, Dads is tapped. No worries, no worries. Shoot, I appreciate you for sure. All right, where's the Yay Hall? No bidding action. Oh, here we go. All right, a little bit of a battle. All right, EA Hall coming in. He's going to take it down. Had a little bit of action there. That's solid. All right, so you got the state of Louisiana or second spin coming at you. All right, let me reopen this because sometimes after the spin, it won't let me randomize again. All right, so that's LSU. You got Louisiana, which is LSU and the Pelicans. Your second spin is Pennsylvania, which would be the Sixers, Penn State, and Villanova. Not too bad. Not two nice spots. Oof, easy for me to say. Uh, LSU, you're chasing a couple of ladies, and then you have the Shaquille O'Neal old school, and then Jeremiah Fears, and there's another rookie down there. Dairy Queen, that's it for the Pelicans. And then for Pennsylvania, you got Penn State, the Sixers, and Villanova. Which way? Let me see. Lisa, LSU. Okay, so you're taking the Louisiana, state of Louisiana. Got you. I'll give you LSU and the Pelicans. Let me clear this out. And then I should assign it to you here. There you go. EA Hall taking down Louisiana, LSU Tigers, and the Pelicans. Nice hit. All right, let's do it again here. Had a little bit of action there between the two of you. We're live on the next one. And spin two, keep one if anybody's interested. Griff, welcome in. Clay, welcome in. How we doing? Spin two, keep one. Anybody? We're breaking it by state. Single hobby box. Case hit is still live. Russ coming in. A little bit of bidding more there. There we go. EA Hall coming in. Nice. All right, here we go, EA. EA. Oh, Lord. Do I even need to do the second spin? That's a pretty nice one right there. Let's see what your second spin is. That's pretty solid, though. Cal Bears, Golden State, Clippers, San Francisco, and USC. Your second spin is, sheesh, how about Kansas? Taking down Darren Peterson there. Not a bad spot. Tough choice. Yeah, you want both? Yeah, exactly right. That's the way it usually works, huh? Those are two really nice spins. Keeping Kansas, taking Darren Peterson. Heck of a call there. Nice take. I mean, I think you have to. That's a cover boy. Um, Big time chase. Nice take. All right, who's in? Should we keep going the spin two, keep one route? Let's go. Spin two, keep one. Sure. Naptown, welcome in. EA Hall's taking down the spots. Taking down the state of Louisiana, state of Kansas. Oh, you guys trying to be sneaky there, taking him at the buzzer. Russ at 33. Russ coming in, taking it down. All right, first one is Oregon. Why can't Russ? Russ is probably air punching right now, saying, "Why can't I get the spins like EA Hall?" All right, so you got the Oregon Ducks and Portland Trailblazers. Next spin coming at you is the state of Maryland. Terps and the Wiz. Man, that is pretty much the that is pretty much the opposite of EA Hall. Oh my gosh. EA Hall goes from Cal 1 in Kansas to Russ getting Oregon and Maryland. He's taking the Maryland spot. All right, that's not a bad spot. The Wiz and the Terrapins. Nice take. Riley, welcome in. How we doing? Should we do it again one more time? Or just go back? I tell you, we're down to 8 spots left. We're down to 8 spots left. We'll do it one more time on the spin two, keep one, as long as there's some fight. But when we get down to 6, maybe we'll just go straight stash or pass. I mean, right now, spin two, keep one with 8 teams left or 8 spots left is pretty good odds. Oh yeah, over the top at the buzzer. Where's Russ? Is Russ coming back in? Russ says, I don't like the wheel. I don't trust the wheel. Oh boy. Russ is definitely air punching now. Penn State, Villanova, and the Sixers. Your second spin coming at you, EA Hall, is Illinois. So you get the Bulls, Northwestern, and Notre Dame, or you got Pennsylvania there with the Sixers, Villanova, and Penn State. Pennsylvania, got you. Doubles, taking PA. All right, let me clear this out. And you want Pennsylvania. I should assign it to you here down below. Pennsylvania going to EA Hall. And let me see. We'll do the spin two, keep one more time. When we get to 6, we'll just go with the stash or pass. Sound like a plan? All right, we're live on the next one. Spin two, keep one. Live on the next one. Down to 7 spots left. Russ at the buzzer. Who's anybody going to go over the top? Does Russ have a wall built? Is Russ going to get a spin two, keep one for $29? Wow. Russ. All right, here we go. Come on, wheel. Treat Russ with a little bit of respect. All right, how about Mass? Not too bad. You got the Celtics and Boston College. Second spin coming at you is California 1. Taking down the California 1 spot. I think I know which way he's going. California, got you. All right, so now let me see what we got left. All right, let's just keep going. Russ running the wheel there. So we'll go spin two, keep one from here on out. All right, we got 6 spots left. Spin two, keep one. Spin two, keep one. Let's see what we got. Anybody? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. About $20. Free stash or pass. $20. Uh Normally we just got some new white bubble mailers, and sometimes they ship in these things right here, but you didn't have any small ones for that size. Man, no love with a free stasher pass at $20. Just like a Yukon out there. Just look at the Bulls out there. State of Florida is still alive with 5 teams. Russ says, why not? For $20, getting in a Bowman basketball hobby. Every team, with the exception of Connecticut, gets you a shot at both autographs. Stashing or passing on the state of Florida. Stash that, got you. All right, we're live on the next one. $20. $20 with a free stasher pass, down to 5. Yukon is still out there. It's got Notre Dame, Northwestern, and Chicago. That's in the state of Illinois. Celtics are still live. Where's the Celtics guys at? Deli Daddy, what's up, buddy? How we doing tonight? Sixers have just got hit. Yo, we're down to 5 spots left. $20 with a free stasher pass. Yeah, Connecticut, Illinois, Massachusetts, Oregon, and then the combo spot of Rhode Island and Toronto. I figured that's why we're running the free stasher pass for guys that aren't Boston fans. Who ended up hitting Pennsylvania? Oh, it was EA Hall. This is box number 8. So we have, after this, we'll have 4 left. All right. How about this? How about we just do this? Where the heck did that go? So we got 5 spots left, right? It very well could be. That's why you got to keep getting in. Very well could be. Ross on the spin 2, keep 1. Oregon. Not a bad spot there with Yang Hansen for the Trailblazers and the Ducks. Your second spin is Massachusetts. There you go with your Celtics. Celtics and Boston College. Which one you leaning towards? Oh, I'd go Celtics. I would go Massachusetts there. Just I think Jason Tatum has a couple of case hit options. That's where I would go. All right, nice. Good take. Man, we still have UConn left. Connecticut is still left out of the 4 spots. We got Connecticut, state of Illinois, state of Oregon, and then the combination of Rhode Island and Toronto. So you got the Raptors and Providence. That's what you were going for? What, the Raptors or UConn? Yeah, I'd be chasing, I'd be all over UConn if I had a chance. Yeah. Man, Sarah Strong sells well. You got that, what's his name? Terrace Reed or something? Something Reed. I can't remember his first name, though. Ross coming right back with the 2-1. S for Ferg, welcome in. G Man, welcome in. Welcome back in, I should say. Ross on the 2-1. Rhode Island and Toronto. Not bad there with the Raptors. And your second spin coming at you is Connecticut. Nice take. I think I know which way you're going. Connecticut had to leave the biscuit factory. All right, let's do this. All right, 3 spots left. We're live at $1. Let's go. Live at $1. 3 spots left. Let's just get it. 3 spots left, and we are ripping. We have Illinois left, Oregon's left, and then the combination of Rhode Island, Toronto. So all 3 spots, you have both sides covered there as far as NBA and college chasing the autographs. Ross is at 11. All right, Russ taking it down. Rhode Island and Toronto. Raptors and Providence Friars. All right, so we're down to Illinois and the Oregon Ducks. Illinois, you get the Bulls, Chicago Bulls, Northwestern, and Notre Dame. Oregon, you get the Oregon Ducks and Portland Trailblazers. And let me see here. Let me do some math. Yeah, we'll just run it here at $1. $1. We're at 8 to G-Man. Last 2 Bulls, or I'm sorry, Illinois and Oregon. All right, G-Man, 50-50 shot. State of Illinois going to G-Man. Doubles, Northwestern and Notre Dame. Nice take. All right, here we go. We got 1 spot left. That is the state of Oregon. Oregon Ducks and Portland Trailblazers. We're live at $1. Case hit is live. And we are in business to rip. Last state is Oregon. Russ passed on him earlier. But come back to haunt him. G-Man taking it down. Nope, Russ coming in. Russ at 7. Taking it down. Let's go. State of Oregon going to Russ. Okay. All right, no worries. I guarantee it's got to be in one of his. He got like multiple packages in the mail. So that's got to be where it's at. Russ, thank you, sir. Nice take. Let me click start breaking there. Sun Devil, welcome back. What was for dinner tonight, buddy? Hi, everybody feeling better out there? All right, we are full. Give everybody a minute or two while I'm cracking this open. EA, I appreciate you looking through that, buddy, for us. Is everybody here that should be here? Guys, bookmark our booming shows. Like I said, we've got 4 more boxes after this. So we'll more than likely run this again. Seems like everybody likes this format, so let's have some fun. Everybody's in here. Let me see. Let me just make sure who's watching. All right, Russ, Dads, T. Delaney, G-Man, EA. I think that's pretty much everybody. All right, let me try and do this here. All right, everybody see everything? We'll go stack by stack like we've been doing. Good luck. Case hit is live. Let's pull something monstrous for you guys. Appreciate everybody. Nice Sienna bets on the back there. All right, here we go. First stack. Good luck, everybody. Make sure I have the team listing pulled off so I can give a shout out to whoever hits it. All right, good luck. Everybody's here, right? Okay, zip through the paper. Red rookie right off the rip. Going to Phoenix. Rasheer Fleming on the red rookie. Phoenix was that was Ross. That was one of the later spots, wasn't it? Red rookie. Let's see if he pans out. Halliburton, Richie Saunders. Don't sleep on him. Definitely a nice. I'm gonna break it down. NBA and college. Let me do it like that. Just trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Richie Saunders, though, don't sleep on him. He had a knee injury. Otherwise, he would have been tough. How about Darren Peterson on the paper? And I said Kansas. Like I said, I will go back through and sleeve these up. Man, nice VJ Edgecombe. I said Sixers. Refractor. I like these inserts for sure. I said Sixers. That goes to the Pennsylvania spot. Grady. Sienna Betts on the paper. And I said one of the California spots. That was California 2, which was T. Delaney. Asar. About the rookie rock stars. Nice. Little Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper going to the Spurs. That's one of the that's Texas 2. That's Dad's Texas 2 with the San Antonio spot. Couple nice rookies there starting us off. But definitely, like I said, everybody jumping in. Thank you. Bookmark our upcoming shows because we're gonna keep Texas Dez. We got the Cavs there. Sadiq White. Some paper. Hey, how about a little Tatum on the reptilian? There you go. Nice hit. State of Massachusetts. Reagan Beers. Nice paper first there. Hey, there you go. Pelicans. A little Jeremiah Fears. Going to the state of Louisiana, New Orleans Pelicans. Buzelis on the chrome. Caden Lewis. Braden Smith there. I do like these die cuts. Definitely tough to grade, but nice looking cards. Share my fears. All right, here we go. Stack number 2. Definitely bookmark our upcoming shows if you have not already. We will more than likely run this back tomorrow night as well. Assuming, does anybody want to run it back tonight? I could load it up if anybody's interested. If not, no worries. Yeah, no worries, no worries. All right, here we go. Stack number 2. LeBron James. How about a verified Bryce Lindsey from Nova? Chase Richardson. Laura Samfi. Nice one to Chase there from Stanford on the Chrome first. Adu Thiero. Hey, how about the Aaron Fox on the Snakes Reptilian going to the Spurs? Thiero on the Chromie. Hey, how about a Luca going to the Maverick spot? Young Kings. Nice hit. Get Dylan Harper right behind him on the rookie. Yeah, nice little stack right here so far. Sleep up the Young Kings. Kieran on the Reptilian. The verified there going to the state of Pennsylvania. Bryce Lindsey. Yeah, how about another Dylan Harper base rookie? Yeah, to go with the rock star there. Oh, all right, here we go. Nothing yet. Not as of yet. Wilkinson, Prawl, Richie Saunders on the paper. How about Yesufu on the VIP? It's a nice one there. Did he ever commit anywhere in the portal? You got John Morant right behind him. I was hoping him and Momcilovic would come to Kentucky. Did Momcilovic go anywhere yet? John Morant. Uh, Toby Awaka there for Arizona. Boopy. Stefan Castle. Oh, it's her first auto here. First auto. It is numbered out of 299. Out of 299. Oh, it's a college one here. Out of 299. UConn. Let's go. Nice hit. Kellis Fisher. Sweet auto. Definitely a hold. UConn is always loaded. Nice auto there. 117 out of 299. Nice hit Connecticut. I think that was towards the end there. That was Russ, right? Connecticut. Yep, Russ. Nice hit. Yeah, Russell. Speaking of Russ, Danger Russ. Yeah, I know, right? All right, here we go. Stack upper right. G-Man or T. Delaney. What's any word on Momcilovic? I saw the kid committed to Arkansas this morning. The European kid, Markkinen. Momcilovic, and I think Yesufu is in the portal as well. All right, here we go. Third stack. Tatum. Hey, how about the Janai Broom on the mini diamonds with the Sixers? Jameer Watkins. There's a little Juju. Nice hit for the California spot. Which one was that? That was uh, California 1. USC Trojans. Nice hit California 1. We got a little blue action here. Going to the Celtics. How about Jalen Brown? That's out of 150 on the blue. That's a paper, but that'll play. Going to the state of Massachusetts. Nice hit Celtics. There you go. Braden Burries, Arizona. Nice hit there. But greatness loading. Colin Murray Boyles. He's been playing real well in the playoffs. That's a nice spot right there. De'Aaron Fox, Gonzaga there, Davis Fogel. There he is. That dude. Obi Agbem, Baylor on the paper. There he is again on the paper. Nice. How about a Cam Williams? Who took down Kentucky? That was you, Dads, wasn't it? Nice hit. That's the first one of him I've seen. Nice hit. He's coming back too. Ron Holland, Aaliyah Crump. Nice hit. Women for Texas. Kyan Anthony. Man, how about a Knipple on the paper? Nice. Aliana Morris. Nice hit on the reptilian. Tatum again. Bungalow. Nice. Solid stack. Aliana Morris on the reptilian. Not numbered, but sweet looking card. Knipples on the paper rookie. Always sleeve up your Knipples. America's team. What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? Braden Burries. Definitely a nice projected lottery pick. Little Juju. Juju on that beat. USC. She sells real well. And then Janai Broom on the mini diamonds. Rookie for the Sixers. Pennsylvania spot. Yeah, I saw that. That'll be pretty cool. He might be in the stand. I got to get down there for a UK football game. Or, I'm sorry, women's basketball game. All right, here we go. Last stack. Let's pull something massive. Looks like we got a little blue chrome here. Could that be the ink? Tell you what, let's save that one till the last. Nothing yet. Nope. Got Andrew Wiggins, a little Boopy Miller, Zakiya Johnson, Ingram, Jared McCain. Man, we got yellow in here too. All right, let's so we got blue and yellow. We're saving them till the end. Keyshawn George going to DC. Holloman, Toppin, Cam Jones, nice paper rookie. Edie, Kobe, Sanders. Got Young Kings. How about Donovan Mitchell, Utah Jazz? Siakam, Kellis Fisher. There was the auto. Savion Lee, he's nice. Nice Penn State kid here. Leader hosen on the paper rookie. Nice. Addie Deal, talent tracker. Remember her name. She's nice. Nice hit for the state of Iowa. Evan Mobley, Rosario, Edgefor. I think did he transfer or did he stay there? Chase, KD, Osiah Sellers, St. John's on the reptilian. Nuggies, Jasper, another Nuggie, Olbrick. All right, here we go. We got blue coming up. And then we got the then we got the yellow. Hawks. Who had state of Georgia? T. Delaney. Is this ink here? Looks like it's going to be ink. It's going to be out of 150. Oh, this is going to be a nice one. How about a little Risa Shea out of 150? That's a nice auto to get. Risa Shea going to T. Delaney. Nice hit. He sells pretty well. Nice. That is 96 out of 150. Nice on the blue chrome. All right, we got a little yellow chrome action here. Does not look like a first. Is that San Antonio? I can't really tell. Come on, be Wemby or be Harper, Castle. Man, how about De'Aaron Fox, though? Not bad, not bad. That's going to be the next person I named. D Fox out of 75. Let's go into the Texas 1 or 2. I can't remember. Let's see. Spurs, that's Dad's. Texas 2. Going to Dad's. Man, solid box. Some nice color. Some nice rookies. Nice ink. Do a little recap here, guys and gals. Let's see then if we can raid somebody. Don't sleep on Addy Deal. Who at the state of Iowa? Nice hit there. Guys, bookmark tomorrow night's show if you haven't already. We're gonna run the same thing back. State break. Definitely fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'll just zip through the top loader ones here, and then we'll go through the color too. College, NBA, Juju, Burries, Colin Murray Boyles, nipples on the paper, Cam Williams, De'Aaron Fox, Young Kings, Luca, Jeremiah Fears, Tatum. All right, here we go. We got Harper on the Rockstar, VJ on the Chrome rookie, Refractor rookie, Rasheer Fleming on the Red rookie, Aliana Morris, Cal on the Reptilian, Harper on the base rookie. We had De'Aaron Fox out of 75 on the yellow, Jalen Brown out of 150 on the paper blue. Two autos. NBA, we had the Atlanta Hawks out of 150. Nice auto there. Reese Shea. And then how about Kellis Fisher out of 299? Nice hit UConn. Going to the state of Connecticut, and that's going to the state of Georgia. Nice hit. Fun rip. Hopefully catch you guys out and gals out tomorrow. Run the same thing back. Case hit is still live. Let's roll. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Hopefully we'll see y'all soon. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid. I don't know who's out there, but let's see what we got going on. Okay, yeah, EA Hall. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you checking. I know it's got to be in one of his bags that he got in the mail, and maybe something's still in transit. So appreciate you, sir. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. Have a great night, and hopefully we'll see y'all soon.